Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
What is good, everyone? Hope everybody is well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time zone you're in. I hope you're all well. A lot has just happened. So about 2 hours ago, we had CPI. No, I'm lying. It wasn't. Yeah, it was 2 hours ago. Roughly 2 hours ago. We had CPI, and it was... Yeah, we'll take a look. As we normally do, we start with the dollar index. Here we go. So since the last time we spoke, which may have been today is Tuesday. So yeah, this was the candle that had just been printed on Friday last week. Very bearish candle, broke through this entire zone. Monday comes along and we print this reversal candle. And since then, it's been a follow through. Price going back into this zone. So obviously, there's two things that can happen. We can break through it. In fact, pretty much three things. We can break through it completely. We can find resistance and come back down. Or we can get into this zone and consolidate. We already did that for 3 weeks, so there's a chance that it could happen again. And that would absolutely suck. So before we even look at the other currency pairs, before we look at any commodities, just from what I would like to see, I would like to see lower prices. Why is this frozen now? Why is this frozen? Okay. So I'd like to see lower prices. I'd like to see the dollar index reject this zone. I'd like to see us come back down. I'd like to see us make a new low. I'd like to see us below $100. That's ideally where I'd like to see us. We look at gold. We've been rallying for a very long time, and it seems as though we're finally reversing. I know a lot of people have been anticipating somewhat of a reversal. A lot of people think that, you know what, gold is going to tumble. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this little young retracement here. I'm not buying it. And I'm sticking to my guns. I believe that the dollar index is still going to fall. I would like to see it fall. And if it does, gold is still going to rally. I still have my, oh my God, that's pretty far target of 2,416 on gold. Okay. It seems like an outrageous target until we reach it. You know, I'd like to remind everybody that we are literally making highs of all time now. Like this right here, you've never seen gold this expensive in your life. So let's put away the it's impossible, it's unlikely. That's what I'm calling. I'm calling 2416 on gold. I still believe the dollar index is going to depreciate. Let's take a look at USD CAD. We did some analysis last week. I said that, I was expecting a lot of bearishness. I was expecting a sell-off. And then after breaking, I drew this saying that, we can come back to the trend line, reject it, and come back down. This coincides with my overall belief that the dollar index is going to go down. If it goes down, it's going to bring down USD CAD. Not only will it bring down USD CAD, it's going to bring down USD franc, which also just so happens to have broken through a trend line. Moving on to, in fact, this, to just deal with this fast. I ended up getting out on this on like break even, just out of like stress. And I didn't want to hold such a tight trade into the weekend. So we'll just remove that. And then the last one, USD JPY, is that here? Here we go. USD JPY, don't really have any trades on this. Not right now. However, if we look at what happened in 2023, we pretty much just rallied the entire year. Yes, there was this corrective move, but we're pretty much at that same level if you think about it. We're at this 153.7 that we rejected in October of 2022 and fell. We're at the level was tested again on the 2nd of November, late last year, rejected it again, and now we're here and we're rejecting it somewhat. Now the question is, do we have the momentum or do we have the belief that this could potentially go even higher? My answer is no, especially since the dollar against the JPY has been doing this since what, 2020? It's been achieving higher and higher prices since 2020. Let me go out a little bit. Yeah, look, I'm short. I'm short on USD JPY, and I intend to. My game plan in handling this. Go to the daily chart. My game plan in handling the short is to find or to enter into short positions throughout us breaching this, and us finally breaching this. Okay? I am short on USD JPY until we hit like the 127s, 125s. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And funny thing is, we break this, it's gonna fall much lower. But that's another story for another day. That's another story for another day. I am short on the USD. Okay, we've handled all of those. Pound CAD, something that we also did some analysis on last week. I said that I would want to sell a bullish move or buy a bearish move. We're kind of in the middle, but we have broken through this trend line here. So something interesting is about to happen. It's either going to reject this, move back up, at which point I'll sell it, or it'll continue with the move, at which point I'll buy it and possibly catch the move back up to the trend line or, whatever, a retracement of some sort. That's pound CAD. USD CAD. I already covered this one. We broke through the trend line. We're resting at this. We broke through the trend line. We reversed towards the bottom or the bottom of the trend line. And now it looks like we're finding resistance. I'm calling a short. It's a pretty good short to me. Right? That's a pretty good short. If you look at this is a bearish flag, basically. Bearish move, very strong bearish move, retracement. There's a flag here. The only thing left for it to do is to break out to the bottom side. This is a lot like this. Bearish flag, bearish move, ranging, consolidation, breakouts, retest. Only thing left to do here is for it to continue the move. But we'll come to those. We'll come to these pairs in a bit. New Zealand franc, exactly the same thing. Bearish flag, move downwards, consolidation. See, we're trying to break out of it here and then carry the move downwards. I'm going to be placing a trade on this very shortly. I'm going to be placing a trade on this very shortly. However, I don't think I'm going to be entering short. Even though my analysis is like shorts, I don't think I'm going to be entering short. And the reason for that is here, 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 we have not reached the high up here. So I have reason to believe that we will turn bullish. And to me, that's a more attractive trade. So like I said here, move down, find support, and then move back up. So I'm going to be looking at this for buys, but at a much lower price than where it's at right now. Like, it's too high for me to be for me to enter in a buy right now. I need a move down. Let me think. This is just like a rough estimate, but what's going on here? Yo. Why is TradingView showing me flames today? Like, nothing's working properly. This, I'm trying to move this. Okay. There we go. Possibly here. I mean, this would literally be, I mean, if this flag plays out the way flags play out, this is what we're going to see to the bottom side. So even beyond this, really, something down here. And then possibly enter a buy. However, I mean, there's not much left to today, but, you know, in the chance, the off chance, let me just look at this for a second. We have pound news in a bit. We have USD news, high impact, 10-year bond auction news. I don't know. It really depends on how we close today, because looking at this candle, so this is like a classic reversal candle, bearish momentum, right? But if we reject this trend line and we instead shoot even higher, I'm going to sell it from a higher price. Okay? So I'm sure by now, like, you're catching the drift. Like, I buy when the price is oversold. I sell when the price is overbought. We move rapidly up, I'm going to be looking for sells. We move rapidly down, I'm going to be looking for buys. In a nutshell, that's it. Euro pound, nothing interesting. GA, nothing interesting. Pound NZD, nothing interesting. Euro AUD, nothing interesting. AUD NZD looks to be finally getting back into this huge trend line that it's been, but this huge range that it's been consolidated in for a long time. I thought once it broke out of this, it'd be gone for sure, but it seems to be coming back inside. USD JPY, we spoke about this. I'm selling. USD franc, spoke about this. I'm selling. AUD franc. I don't know what's happening here. Let me see. AUD franc. I don't have any opportunities on this. Let's close that. AUD CAD. Okay, let's talk about the trades that I have actually open right now. Cool. I have 3 trades open. AUD CAD, New Zealand CAD, AUD JPY. Yeah, 3 trades. 3 trades that are open. Right now, I say the CPI really didn't do anything for me because this is a candle that basically was caused by the CPI. It's a wick at the top, a wick at the bottom. Undecided. Same thing over here, really. And then AUD JPY. Yeah, let's start from the bottom. So AUD JPY, I've been selling it ever since here. It came down very nicely, began to consolidate, made what seems to be a bearish flag, broke out from the bottom to the bottom, and then now we're retracing towards the trend line. We are rejecting, I hope, and we should continue the bearish move. There doesn't seem to be a catalyst this week to push this. I mean, sure, there's like a bunch of USD news, but it seems like next week we might have a decent amount of movement, especially on Tuesday, because we not only do we have the monetary policy statement. Let me share this tab. Not only do we have the monetary policy statement here on Tuesday, we also have the Australian dollar interest rate statement as well. Hours of one another. So if I'm still in this trade by next week, which might not be the case because I've actually moved this trade. I've moved this to half risk already. So that is, what was the original? 154. So that would be 75, 77. I believe this is where my stop is right now. Let's put it there. Is there any way that I can double check this? My iPad is all the way there. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm on half risk when it comes to this trade already. Comes up, hits my stop loss, whatever. But yeah, I'm short on AUD JPY. New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CAD and AUD CAD, very correlated. AUD CAD is much further on in profit. It's much further on in profit. It's very close to TP, but like, you know, we've been trading in some very ugly markets. I was very close to, I believe it was AUD CAD. Was it AUD CAD? AUD CAD, yeah, it was this, wasn't it? I had a short on this and I was like 10 pips away from target and the price completely reversed. So it can even happen now. But anyway, I'm also half risk on this. 77, that is 34. No, 39. 0.37. So I'm half risk on this. Comes down and hits my stop loss. It's gonna suck, but it is what it is. And then we have New Zealand CAD. Oops. There you go. Sorry. I am half risk on this. You guys don't say anything. Like, you're staring at like a Forex calendar. You're not even saying anything. My word. You're staring at what's this? You're looking at the AUD CAD right now. I just said that I'm at half risk. So I was originally at, I believe, 77 or something, and moved my risk to half risk, which means my stop loss is down there. If it does, go all the way back to hit my stop loss, it would suck, but it is what it is. Very close to my TP. It's a little bit different when it comes to New Zealand CAD. Still a good, amount of distance away from my TP here. TP is all the way at 8501, and we are currently resting at 8300, so 200 pips away. That is where my TP is. I do have a second trade pending. This one, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe it's just coming down to like enter me into this trade and then go up. It would mean that this is a, where is it? Parallel channel. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. Bullish move, bullish move. Hey. And these are both 2-to-1. So I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. And those are really, in a nutshell, the 3 trades that I'm in, and the one that I am pending to get in. I'm still waiting to get in. I explained to you my AUDJPY. Or did I? Let me see. AUDJPY. I'm going to place a trade on this. Let me see. This is the market open. The market open. If it moves even higher, man, even if it stays here, I'm gonna sell it for the second time. If it moves lower, like this evening, I might catch a bullish trade here, like just in it, like a scalp, before the overall trade plays out. So that's this evening. Tomorrow morning, what was the other one? New Zealand franc. Yeah. So yeah, that's so far so good, so far so good. Nothing is really happening in the markets, and it's kind of strange. It's a lot like January and it's March. It's very peculiar. There aren't a lot of opportunities. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just whining. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. I have like at least 4 to 5 pending trades on USD/JPY, and they're all sells. I have some on USD franc as well. I think I have 3 on USD franc, with 2 of them being a sell. Yeah. Pound NZD. I don't know what's happening. I mean, from breakouts, bullish flag. There should be some support here. You know, depending on how you look at this, it looks like a head and shoulders. So, you know, perhaps there's potential for breaking down to the bottom side. But yeah, there's a support zone right there. Could put it here, actually, something like this. Something like that, and then get the rectangle for one of these. See that? Oh wow, that's a head and shoulders, isn't that? A big one. One, two, three. Neckline down here. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic about this pound NZD. By the way, don't get confused. It's a buy. I just flip it around whenever, you know, someone once told me that you're, depending on how pessimistic or optimistic you are in terms of your personality, it's going to be easier for you to see sells more than it is for you to see buys, and vice versa. So to counteract that, I flip the chart. And that's why, I mean, literally, I just discovered this in front of you guys. I didn't see it. The moment I did that, it became clear as day. So it's, I use a MacBook, so that's like Alt and I together, and the chart can flip. Use it, don't use it. It helps me sometimes when I can't figure out what I'm looking at. But yeah, this is clear as day, head and shoulders, neckline over there. We have a bearish flag over here, breakout, finding resistance over here, which is actually support. Please do not get confused. But finding resistance, I see it playing out. The pound NZD buy makes perfect sense. That was cool, actually. I want to do another one. Let's see. What else do we have here? Might be a good time to look for buys on AUD franc. Multiple rejections here. Every time we rejected, we came lower, not so low, and technically we're supposed to reject here. You can see here, here, here. Potentially to reach this level, it should probably be the safe target, and maybe even higher. Did I flip this? Yeah, I did. So what, a sell? Did I say buy? Not buy. Possibly time to sell AUD franc. It's possibly time to sell AUD franc. I hope I'm not losing you guys with this flipping of the chart thing. Usually I have like 2 laptops and I have one that's just on, like the chart is just flipped permanently. And then I use this one to figure out the entries. But anyway, yeah. Rejection, 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 rejection. Breakout here. Tricky. All right, so it's bullish for as long as it remains above this trend line. If it breaks beneath it, and more importantly, it breaks beyond this one, then it's a sell. That's all the confirmation you need. Here, I don't know. I just don't see the rejection yet. I don't see that support being formed as yet. So potentially, in fact, I think this would probably be easier. Drew it like this or like this. There is a major support level here. That's 8.5. What is that? 8? Why did it say 5.7? This level. 0.5760. Major support level. Come back to that. Could be a decent opportunity to go long. We break through that. Could be a good opportunity to go short. This is the level, by the way. I'll just highlight it. There. We'll revisit that on Thursday. USD Franc, I already said. I'm bearish on that. USD JPY, I'm still bearish on that. AUD, NZD. I don't know. Let's see here. So here. Key level. Conservatively, I'd say here. This is what it's aiming for. That is at least 60 pips from where it is. So yeah, if you're bullish on AUD, NZD, could be a really cool trade here. Yeah, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. If this breaks, this would be the natural target anyway. So yeah. this key level here. I want to say, well, I've been saying this actually. I've been saying your AUD, it looks like a buy to me. Your AUD looks like a buy to me with this as a target, 1.6799, and this one here, 1.6843. That's what I think. That's what I think. We did pound NZD already. GA. What is this? Wow. I've got nothing. If you call it a failure, okay. Came up, but it wasn't proportionate. Failed here. Came back down. Nope, I got nothing. No dice. There is a key level. This one, I want to say that this is a buy. But let's remove that for a second. One, two. Like, just from probabilities, this looks like a buy. I mean, if we're just talking about every single time we've been above this level here, we've come back down, 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 come back down. So where we are right now, as much as I can say that this is, let me flip it back. As much as I can say that this is potentially a bearish pattern, move down, consolidation in the box, we'll be looking for a break down there. As much as I want to say that, just from the odds, I feel like this is a buy. Double bottom, buy back up to 8.6. what is this? 8616, 0.8616. That's what it looks like. Once again, you see it's already like retracing this bearish move. I already said this in the beginning of the video. You asked me what gold is going to be doing for at least the remainder of the year. I'm going to tell you that it's going to be rallying. I believe it's going to be rallying. That's what I believe. So yeah, those are my ideas on, let me just see which ones I broke down with you guys. Pound CAD, we did some analysis on that. USD CAD, we did some analysis on that. New Zealand franc, we did some analysis on that. Euro pound, yes, we just did some analysis on that. GA, I said I have no idea. Pound NZD, did some analysis on that. Euro AUD, we did some analysis on that. And AUD NZD, we did some analysis on that. This is a lot. This was a jam-packed session, wasn't it? USD JPY, I'm short, but I have not placed my trade yet. USD franc, what am I? Oh, I said USD JPY, I'm super short, like for the foreseeable future. And we talked about AUD franc as well. Let's move that up there, move this down here. USD JPY, yeah, I didn't do any analysis on it, but I'm short. Don't forget that. USD franc, we didn't do any analysis on that either. Okay, cool. That's a lot. 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 New Zealand CAD. AUD JPY. Still hasn't found resistance. Yeah, is there any questions you guys want to ask me in regards to these pairs here that we have just covered? Covered pretty much everything. I mean, the sun. Please don't ask me about Euro USD because I don't know. I don't really trade Euro USD that much. But like, if you see something on this watch list that you do trade, feel free to ask me a question. I use 5 prop firms right now. So Blue Guardian and 4 other prop firms. I am funded with what's it called? My funded FX, I think. And then I have another account with them that's in phase 2. And then there's funding traders. There is what's that one? Aqua funded. Is that all of them? Aqua funded, funding traders, Blue Guardian, funded FX. There's one I don't remember right now, but yeah, those are basically all of them. Gonna be ending the stream soon, guys. So yeah, just a heads up, a friendly heads up. Hmm. Hmm. Should be lit. Should be lit. Should be fun, entertaining. Oh, and in 2 hours, there's some high impact news. Right? Did I read that correctly? Oh, this is next week. Yeah. So should be cool. 2 hours from now. Should be cool. Yeah, guys. So it's been real. It's always a pleasure. Hope I was able to shine a light on the markets, even just a little bit. I used to do the lives pretty much every day. I'm not doing the lives every day anymore. So the next time you're gonna catch me is on Thursday. So yeah, I'll check you guys then.